So AI is reshaping life on Earth. Meanwhile, NASA is making plans to transform space exploration. How would you like a train ride on the moon? If NASA has its way, this could soon become a reality. The American Space Agency wants to build a railway system on the moon's surface. The system will have high-tech trains. They'll be operated by robots instead of humans. But why does NASA need trains on the moon? Our next report dives into the details.
Ever imagined living on the moon? You may already know this, but it won't be anything like life on planet Earth. For starters, there is no gravity. Jumping your way from one point to another surely sounds like a lot of fun. But what if you need to carry really heavy bags from one spot to another? You'll need someone to carry the weight. NASA has commissioned a really cool project to solve this problem. It is a plan to build a railway station on the moon. The project is called FLOAT, that's short for flexible levitation on a track. The concept sounds like it's lifted straight from a science fiction film. Here is how FLOAT could work. Instead of trains, robotic trays would be deployed to move things around. There won't be any tracks. These trays would instead glide on the moon's surface. They'll be propelled using magnetics. That's where the name of the project starts to make sense. These trays will be floating around the moon's surface. Reports say each robotic tray will be able to carry up to 30 kilograms of cargo on the magnetic tracks. But why does NASA need this system? What purpose would it serve? NASA wants to explore the moon more thoroughly. That means longer missions to study the moon's surface in greater detail. The float system would complement such missions. It could be deployed in areas where the astronauts are working. They'll use the robotic trays to transfer samples of the moon's soil. It's called regolith. Experts believe regolith may have materials like water, even oxygen and hydrogen in liquid form. If this turns out to be the case, regolith could be the key that could unlock long and extended stays on the moon. It could be put to use to support the needs of humans. The float system could also come in handy when astronauts shift their base or to move heavy equipment and materials from spacecraft. The system is currently being tested on Earth before NASA decides to try it out in space. The agency has grand ambitions. It aims to establish a permanent base on the moon, and achieving this will require more than just a space railroad. The Americans are working on more ideas, innovations that could generate power in space, enable communications and navigation, mining, and even transportation. It may not happen anytime soon, but the colonizing of the moon is starting to look inevitable.